We're hoping there's no echo, but we just wanted to say hi and celebrate March 9th as Trisomy 9 Day. So I've got a couple of our favorite friends here. We're coming across the country, and we're just excited to be together. Let's start with Ashley. Can you introduce yourself and just wave the camera around? Whoever's in the room with you will say hi.
I'm Ashley Valentine. This is Carrie.
Hi.
Carrie is 14, and she is Trisomy 9 Mosaic. She's just kind of chilling with her iPad right now.
All right, Anna, Zach, down out in Chicago. Tell hi.
Hi, from Chicago, Bears fan, Jeff. Here's Patrick with his hanger, his favorite non-toy that he had to play with all the time. He wanted to show it off for a thing, so.
Well, welcome. All right, Katie.
Hi, this is Kate. I'm Katie, and this is Carson. We're from Louisville, Kentucky, and he's 6, and he is gonna smack the phone away during this whole session. So just watch out.
So we've got multiple ages. We got some busy boys here and track and field out there in Louisiana. So let's get started with some. Oh, hello, Brittany. Welcome. You're live, by the way. You jumped right in, and now you're live. So now you have to introduce yourself and your family. And we're just going after this.
Out there.
Hi. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to jump in at the wrong time. I wasn't sure when I was supposed to join. Unfortunately, it's just me tonight. I thought my son Elijah was going to be with me. He's not able to be there tonight, but he has Trisomy 9 as well, and he is 7 years old. I'm not sure. I'm hearing an echo.
We're just excited that you're here, Brittany. Thank you. And so thank you so much. We're trying this. This is the second time we've ever had a live with this many people, so we're excited to do it here with Soft and to say hi to everyone. So let's do our best. Let's go around. Katie, or Anna, we asked everybody to bring their favorite like toy or story. I know you guys just showed the hanger off, but is there any other cars? Anyway, let's do some show and tell real quick. We got Liliana here. We're just excited. It's March 9th. It's Trisomy 9 Day, and these are some of my favorite Trisomy 9 families. We got a lot of families in Soft that we just love that are Trisomy 9. So this is a small sample size. So thank you for joining us. But let's go around if we can real quick. If you aren't talking, go ahead and mute yourself, and we'll do a little show and tell. Let's start in my bottom left. We'll go with Anna and Zach. And I see he's already got his cars in his hand. So tell us a little bit about his favorite things.
I don't know. His favorite thing right now, I would have to bet it's the Disney Cars series. So it's a daily movie that's on about every single day from start to finish. And it just keeps rotating from 1, 2, and 3. And he just drives cars all day, every day long.
Show them your car.
Wow.
Yes. And you told me, Anna, that he snuck 27 in his pockets before he got on the bus the other day to school. Or is that the right number?
He did, yes. Yep. It was, what did we count? Like 27. It was wild.
27, 28, yeah.
Okay. You got to keep those cars safe when you're around. Ashley, you want to say hello and let's talk about maybe what you've done or share something cool?
Let's say hi. So Carrie's favorite thing right now is her iPad, where she always puts her headphones on because she loves Frozen and Moana. Or she likes watching other special need kids on YouTube. So that's currently what she's watching.
I don't have YouTube kids.
I like the headphones too. They just makes life easy.
Yes. And she we've kind of had a little routine since she was real little. Every night when she goes to bed, she has to give you a hug, a kiss, a double high five, a fist bump. Don't you? Say every night, and she will not go to bed without it. So that's our
The
routine every
routine.
night. Yep.
That sounds like a good routine. So we got headphones. We got Moana. Did you say?
Yep. Moana,
Yeah.
Frozen, and she's actually got Moana socks on right now.
So we
With
got
her
3
rocking-
Disney movies
Yep. Look,
that we've
show
already
your-
discussed
show-
here.
Sam Roch.
Oh, there we
my
go.
Extra Chromie. Yep. They got to wear purple at school today. The whole
My favorite color.
your favorite color. That's right.
Uh-huh.
The whole junior high got to wear purple to school today.
Ow.
I love that. That's awesome. Well, happy Trisomy 9 Day. And I'm glad that her junior high was able to celebrate as well. Katie, let's take it to you.
Hello. You show. Oh, this is his favorite fire truck. You like your fire truck? You showed me fire truck. And we also love Mickey Mouse. So we have a big giant Mickey Mouse here. And a little quirky, it's not necessarily a habit, but something that Carson does that, not many kids do is anytime he's going to do something he's not supposed to, he lets out like the biggest belly laugh. And so we know like he's giving away his being all guilty of doing things he's not supposed to. His sneakiness. This is brother. He also is obsessed with. Say hi. We're approaching bedtime at this house, so we're getting all antsy here. Yeah, show him your Mickey. And his kindergarten class also wore purple today and wrote a big purple sign that says "We love you, Carson." They all signed it. It was so sweet. We celebrate big here in Louisville for Carson.
Better to go big. I love that.
That's
so
right.
2 big celebrations today. Trisomy 9 Day.
I get shirts made every year, different sayings. So I'm on shirt number 6, I believe now. So it's pretty fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Well, I'd love to see pictures. If you send them, I'll put them on a blog and
Okay.
and we're going to be talking soon enough.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Katie, you recently had an addition to your family. We were going to do an interview and we had to reschedule last minute because
Yes.
a
8
new
days
addition.
old.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
baby
anyway,
Lincoln.
baby Lincoln and almost bedtime for you guys down there.
That's right.
All right, let's go with Liliana and family there. I see there's a couple of you on screen. Go ahead and unmute and tell us what you're up to, where you're at, and tell us some fun stuff.
Hey, okay, this is Leanna.
Phoebe.
And her favorite thing in the world is her dog, Stevie Nicks. She's named after the musician because she looks like Stevie Nicks. And also, Stevie Nicks is one of Leanna's favorite singers.
Ah,
So-
good choice. My wife would be very impressed. That's awesome.
Yeah. And this is her other dog, Happy, he's Leanna's service animal. So he's really more of an emotional support dog.
Well, she just smiled huge, so Happy is a perfect name.
Yes.
So when he showed up on screen, man, was she
I know.
happy?
He's making
So
himself
perfect.
but
Well,
now-
thank you for go ahead. What else is that?
You want to show what else? She also is a collector of Barbies. So
No.
you love Barbies.
No, baby.
They're for babies, but you love Barbies.
They-
You love Barbies.
They are beautiful. They're wonderful. You got wonderful dogs and Barbies. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining with us on Trisomy 9 Day. Did you guys do anything special, anything unique on today?
Every day is Trisomy 9 Day, celebration day in our house. So no, we didn't do
Awesome.
anything particularly different. But she did have a little, I think, presentation at school today, right? Did you talk to your friends about Trisomy 9 today?
No.
You didn't? Okay, well, there we go. That's our time. I guess we're leaving now.
Lights have already signaled. Alexa is telling you it's time for bed. I'm here on the West Coast, and it just got earlier in the day because I'm in Arizona, and you guys all changed except for me. So it's not bedtime where I'm at, but for the rest of you, it seems like it's right around the corner. All right, awesome. Now, Brittany, thanks for joining back in. Well, I know there's nobody else with you today, but tell us about your family. Tell us about, just give us some great news here on Trisomy 9 Day.
Well, just like she said, for us, every day is Trisomy 9 Day. He is the superstar and the boss. He takes he takes that role very seriously in the in our house, and his current favorites are dinosaurs. He loves dinosaurs and he loves singing, and he likes to combine the two. Well, he will stomp and sing and dance and roar around the house just like a dinosaur. And then sometimes he'll just randomly start yelling, and I'm like, "Why are you yelling?" And I'm like, "Oh, are you a dinosaur right now?" And he says, "Uh-huh." So, yeah, dinosaurs and music, and those are kind of his favorites. And he also has gotten recently where he likes to his grandpa taught him this game actually, and so now he has a new way to boss me around. He likes to throw his little ball down our stairs and demands that I go and get it and throw it back up to him so that he can watch it bounce down and light up. And so, yeah.
That's a boy after my own heart. I love throwing things. My mom yelled at me a lot about throwing balls in the house, so I like that. This is awesome. Thank you guys, everybody, for showing up. Now, Anna and Zach, did you guys do anything? Since you went first, did you guys do anything special at school or anything for Trisomy 9 Day? Making shirts? Not to put you on the spot if you didn't. Don't want to make you feel bad, but just curious. I didn't ask that question for you guys.
No, yeah. So Patrick had his shirt on. It says designer jeans on it. His friends, some of his friends at school wore purple. I sent the book to school so I could share just that book with everybody. Mm-hmm. Yep. So the nurse looked at it, and I think I'm going to buy them a copy to have. So yeah, it's everybody.
Got the proclamation in the mail
I got the
today.
Proclamation, yeah. Illinois Proclamation. Yes.
We're going to try something here real quick. We're going to try to share my screen because
I got
sent this.
Too. I was like, perfect day. I was getting nervous. I thought they weren't going to honor it, but they did it.
Let's see if this. We're trying new things all the time because I'm planning on a big party to end the month. Screen, here we go. So we're gonna have to try something special here. But yeah, so here in Trisomy Awareness Month, different states will petition and will ask to have it be acknowledged at a state level. I was just sent one for Virginia. It's this side here that they permanently acknowledge that March is Trisomy Awareness Month. So with a lot of other states, we have to apply every year. Part of me so very excited about that for Illinois. You just got that here for you guys. What a special day, March 9th, getting that award. And I saw a picture here. It's not going to let me share my screen without messing everything up. So we're not going to do it. Just know that we're going to be posting those as a blog. We've got about, I think, nearly 10 or 12, and they often roll in throughout the month. So we're excited about that. So state of Illinois, thank you for that. We've got a handful of other states that have acknowledged that this is Trisomy Awareness Month. Now, one thing we've talked about is purple. And so one thing I wanted to point out again is the cool thing is that there are a number of you on this call. And today I released a podcast with 8 families that helped contribute to this, either as pictures, and some of you were on that. So I hope everybody that's listening and watching wants to go watch a podcast where even different and more families with Trisomy 9 talk. And 2 of our favorite doctors, Dr. Lee and Kelsey, a genetic counselor, helped contribute to the creation of this Trisomy 9 book. So we're just excited that we can hopefully help as an organization, and these wonderful families and all the other Trisomy 9 families that I've met always want to help other families. And so this book hopefully can do that, has some easy to understand and readily available up-to-date information here on the Trisomy 9 New and Expected Parent book. So we hope that those that want it can get it for free digital on our website, trisomy.org, or you can buy it through Amazon to get a copy of your own. But with that said, so I'm bragging about this wonderful group here. Some of you have come to Soft Conference, and we have this cool, fancy, like all group picture. One day, my dream would be just to basically to get all, everybody in a room to be able to celebrate all things Trisomy 9. But there's this really cool picture that we have on the Trisomy 9 page of a number of children and as a group setting. So hopefully you all can set that. So this is another one of those milestones for me, being around just awesome families that want to give back to others. Here on Trisomy 9 Day, let me go around one more time with everybody, and maybe you can share a little bit, just maybe a thought that comes to mind, something that you've learned over the years, something that your child has kind of helped, bring a new perspective, or maybe there's just a cool story that you would like to share about your child, your family. Let me kind of kick things off. I have a sister, Carrie, kind of helped kind of kick this whole soft and support organization off. In 1977, she was born, and I was born just 6 years later. So I was pretty young, but I still remember just how my sister affected me, getting into her bedroom with her crib and her toys. And this was back in the 80s, back when there wasn't a lot of, cartoons on and other things. Anyway, I just remember so much being around my sister. And as a sibling, I just really love to make sure that people watching, people listening, that these, like Carrie, my sibling, she affected me, that still, 30 some odd years later, I still think about her. I always tell people I'm a different dad because I had an awesome sister to learn and love both patience and just kindness and learn how to look for the awesome things in life. So anyway, so that's something for me that I always like to talk about. So as parents here, I'd love to get your perspective of just one story or thought that you guys have benefited and just thought about with such wonderful kids in your guys' family. So let's go backwards. I'm just going to call out people based on what I see on the screen. So pardon me, let's go with Brittany. Can I go with you first? Can I put you on the spot? Would that be okay? And then Anna, you guys are the next on my screen. So I'm going to just say Anna and Zach, be ready next. But Brittany, if you don't mind going first.
Yeah, I don't mind. I think one of the biggest things for me is just his inherent and just magnetic sense of joy and the contagion of his joy, just like everywhere we go, his smile and his uninhibited, all of these words, but uninhibited joy. He just goes and, he has big feelings that are sometimes challenging as well. But when we're out in public, just his excitement to be around people and just his uninhibited laugh and just magnetic personality, just drawing people in. It kind of, teaches you a little bit about, there are definitely scary sides, but like the beautiful side of humanity and how he just can sometimes bring out the best in people whenever we go places, and just spreading that joy just becomes contagious. So that's probably one of the biggest things with him, one of the biggest positive things I could experience as a mom, with so many, potentially scary things whenever you have a child with a disability. But that one stands out as a really empowering, positive side of things. So
I love that. I love that. And before Anna, Ashley, do you mind going after the Jerzyks? Anna and Zach, either one of you or both want to share, and then we'll go with Ashley.
Yeah. So I was going to piggyback right off of what Brittany said. Just Patrick's happiness. He's just always so happy. And his happiness is just so contagious. Yeah. Everybody around him, anybody who's having a bad day has Patrick come in and he brightens up, everybody's day. And that's
just silly, loving, the mayor of a kid.
Yeah, the mayor of school, everything. Yeah. But he always, just very social, always says hi, wants to give hugs, and so helpful. Mm-hmm. But I really think, viewing this life through his eyes has been the most beautiful, life-changing experience, just because he sees everything in such a positive, beautiful way. I really, truly don't think he'll ever really know what hate is or anything along those lines. He's just a happy kid, just always in a good mood. And I really feel like with our kids especially, you don't put a limit on them, because they will prove a lot of people wrong, and they're gonna go a lot further than what we have been told. So yeah, he just keeps us on our toes, but he's always happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that.
superhero. He's a bundle of joy.
Well said. Awesome. Thank you. Ashley.
So with Carrie, I think all the time, like, she just has taught me so much. Like, that you just, I mean, I have 3 other children besides Carrie. Well, a lot of y'all have other children too. But there's the things that you learn from your T9 child. Like, it's just amazing. All the things that we were told she wouldn't be able to do, and she does. And I say all the time, she's our miracle baby. Like, all the things that she can do, and she is, for the most part, in a good mood. She's 14, so those teenage years are kind of there too. But she's always in such a great mood. And then her siblings. I remember my oldest daughter now is 21. She's gone to 2 soft conferences with us. And she's supposed to come this year also. So we're excited about that. And bringing her boyfriend. So, but when Carrie was real little, like 2 years old, she wasn't walking yet, talking or anything. And my oldest was holding her and was like, I can't wait till Carrie gets older and I can dance with her and I can do all these things. And at that time, and I was like, well, Victoria, we don't know if she's ever going to be able to do that. And she said, I'm always going to want to dance with her. And to this day, oh my God, I almost start crying now. To this day, Carrie loves to dance. She'll dance at all the soft conferences. She is the Lynx. Mariah and Olivia will be out there with Carrie dancing. But yeah, so that's always something that, like, I really love with her. She loves to dance. She loves to play with hair. She will do that a lot. But for the most part, always in a good mood.
Love it. Thank you. And the dance floor, I think we've got pictures of Carrie on the dance floor.
Yep, I think one of them is actually in the book.
Yes, I think you're right. But go trisomy.org, go to the conference page, and down at the bottom, there's links to the last few, and Carrie will be on the dance floor. Thank you for that. And I'm glad that more siblings are coming to conference. As a sibling, I said, when I'm in charge, there's going to have to be 2 sibling outings, and we're doing that this year. It just conveniently worked out. So for those kids, we're doing some fun stuff. Liliana and family. Let's, and then we'll end with you, Katie.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we relate to everything you all have said. Leanna is, they call her the mayor at school too, because everyone, yes, they do, because she has to go and say hi to all of her old teachers, all of her current teachers, and all the teachers that she's going to have in the coming years.
And all the teachers with pets,
and all the teachers with
babies, and
yeah,
and all the teachers with good toys, which is pretty much everyone in school.
Yeah, and like adding on to that, seeing the relationships that Leanna has built outside of us, that people that obviously like we have, like Jamie, her friend Jamie, but the superintendent's office knows who Leanna is because Leanna's met this person and we haven't met them, but they all know us through her, which is a really, that was something that I struggled with wrapping my head around when she was a baby and we didn't know how things were going to turn out. Was that going to be a part of our lives? What? Papa. You want to talk about Papa? Well, we'll talk about Papa another time. Maybe No. You want me to talk about Papa? Okay. Leanna has a Papa and she loves him very much. And the 2 of them listen to the Beatles together all the time. So that's awful.
Your music choices, Liana, I love. This is great.
Yeah. She's got really, really good taste in music. And she's got a really wonderful brother here as well, who's 14 and watches out for her.
Perfect. I got a 14-year-old brother to my daughters, so yes, I get it. That would be perfect. Probably never teases, always is on point. Anyway, love it. All right, we got 2 mayors. Maybe we have 5 mayors on here, but anyway, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And let's hear from Katie and tell us about Carson. Go ahead, Katie. Before bedtime. That way you guys can get to bed here.
Yeah, there they are. They're crawling away.
Oh, they're going.
They're going away. So to piggyback off of Brittany and Anna, the joy that they bring, and they never meet a stranger. Well, Carson never meets a stranger. He loves everyone and he hugs everyone, whether you like to be hugged or not. And he loves babies like a little too much, where he just, squeezes them really tight. Yeah, smother love is what we call it. And he likes, he really brings out the best in you, as like they've said before, and to not take things for granted, like the ability to talk and to communicate, like we have to figure out what Carson, he has his own way to communicate, if you will. So figuring that out is a challenge in itself, but being able to, walk and talk is something that we should not take for granted ever, because some kids like Carson, we just never know if he's ever going to be able to talk or walk. But we just take, each day as it comes. And I like to call them inch stones instead of milestones, because progress is progress, no matter how small, in my book.
I mean, that's great life advice in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
And perfect. Not to really get so caught up in comparing oneself to others. And having talked to a number of families, those of you on here, and I've got a number of other podcasts that haven't been released yet. So I've talked to a good number of Trisomy 9 families, and I just love the attitude that everyone kind of has a similar mindset of like, you can't tell my kid never. And we're just going to keep at it. And so having inch stones is a great perspective. I think a great way to summarize that, what the value, just the perspective on life that these kids bring. I've had so much fun. We've had some audio issues. We've had some, just all things live. Look, here we are, but it all worked out. I got a text from a few people saying they could hear us. So I think they can still hear us. I think we figured that out, but I'm just so grateful that we could gather together across the country today on March 9th, Trisomy 9 Day, just to say hello and give a little glimpse into what life looks like for your families. And so I know there's a lot of other families that we've talked to. We dropped a podcast with about 8 families that talked, and some of you were on that, some of the others. We'll just keep spreading the good news about Trisomy 9. And again, if you're just jumping in, if you haven't heard, a couple of parents and a couple of us have talked about this, the Trisomy 9 book for many years. Something else that was common that I've heard from a lot of families was you didn't have a lot of readily available material. You would go and have to kind of Google search and find different information from a number of different websites. And so I'm just so grateful Dr. Lee, Kelsey, Dr. Carey, Dr. John Carey, and a few other just prominent geneticists and other experts helped to kind of formulate this book. So hopefully between a birth plan, just information that families can understand whatever stage they're at in the prenatal and postnatal, whenever you learn of this diagnosis, we hope that we can at least get you the information to help you move forward and then connect you with these great people. So there is a Facebook group for Trisomy 9 families. It is a selective group. You got to apply for it, like all things Facebook. It is, I guess I should say, it's a private group. And so it is a wonderful group if you are a parent of a Trisomy 9 child, either just found out or just was diagnosed. Reach out to any one of these individuals here. I imagine most of you won't mind me saying that, but look them up on Facebook, send out a DM. This community of Trisomy 9 families, not just these 5, but dozens of others that I've come in contact with, have just the heart of gold and want to help. So again, if you're listening to this live or if you're listening to this in the future, we hope that you seek for help and connect with other families, whether it be through Soft or just directly connecting with some of these wonderful families. So again, thank you, everybody. Our mission is to support families and to do that. You all 5 do that. I'm so grateful for you. The second mission of Soft is to change the narrative. And I think today we did part of that. We just told stories, said hi, saw a little bit of bedtime routine, heard the things we got to do. So again, I just appreciate all of you. And so thanks for letting me be a part of your night here on March 9th. Happy Trisomy 9 Day. And I'm just grateful for everybody. Let's all say goodbye and good night. And I wish you the best. Here, you can unmute. We'll just have chaos for a few seconds. Say good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
This was fun. Trisomy 13 night here, March 13th, this coming Friday. We're going to do a little different, but a little similar. But again, tonight's Trisomy 9 days, so we'll say hi to everybody on March 13th here for Trisomy 13 day. That's our next big live. Again, Trisomy 9 is awesome. We love you all. Mosaic, partial, everything in between. Say good night, everybody, and thank you again for letting us be a part of your evening.
Night. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.